is go time. We are back. Back in Greg Tech New Horizons. It has been a minute. It has been a minute. Things have little. First of all, let me compose that sentence again. Jeez. Things have changed. Progress has been made. I feel like the biggest thing is ore processing. I moved the rocket. Ore processing has been fully finished. Well, with all the ores I currently have. I added a second washing plant that is in chemical reactor mode. Bath, sorry. And right now its only purpose, I believe, is to take care of rare earth. If I follow the pink line. Yeah, only rare earth right now. It's soon going to be using tin and making zirconium for, what's it called? Semi-solid, no. Something cell at the multi-block. Where is it? Here it is. Solid oxide fuel cell. This is, from what I can tell on the wiki, a better way to use benzene for power than the large gas turbine. Because it also creates steam, and if you got the Mark II, it creates superheated steam, which you can run into a steam turbine, a large steam turbine, to make even more power. Once you have Mark II, you can make superheated steam, run that through a high pressure boiler, and then it'll produce regular steam, and then you run that steam through a low pressure boiler, and it makes insane amounts of power. So I'm pretty sure that's the route I'm going to go, unless gas turbines just end up being so much better, in which case I'll go with that. But honestly, I'm probably going to go the large oxide fuel cell. What's its full name again? Where was it? It's here. Yeah, solid oxide fuel cell. And it's not even that bad of a multi-block for the Mark I. That's what it looks like. It's the same size as a gas turbine. It can process nitrobenzene. I'm not sure how efficiently it can do it. I just know that it can. That's benzene. Aquatic gas. Oh wow, it's actually it's better than aquatic gas. So honestly, I mean that in its own is pretty cracked. So it is honestly not that expensive. It's stainless steel, reinforced glass, the actual multi-block itself, and then it requires YSZ ceramic electrolyte unit. And this requires yttrium, stainless, some random stuff. And then this dust in a mixer is yttrium and zirconia, which you can only get, according to the wiki, where I was looking, you can only get this from, it was a product of, what was it a product of? Oh yeah, it was a chemical bathing tin. But I'm not seeing that. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. Interesting. I guess I was wrong. In that case, I have no idea how I'm going to get that. We have unlocked the IV stage. I managed to craft the IV assembler. It's currently sitting over here, and whenever it's active, it drains all of my base's power because it takes 4.5 times what these take, I believe. So, yeah, this thing's a tank to run, so I have it only making HSSG coil. which I have over here in the little EBF that could. It is now HSSG. So, funnily enough, there is no noticeable time save between that and TPV. Other than the lower tier recipes, everything I need to process right now is still the exact same. Where did this get enough chrome to make stainless steel from? Yeah, we're having a chrome shortage right now, so that's unfortunate. As well as I've had like 4 different benzene scares today, and it's sitting at 2.6 and recovering. So that's not. Is it recovering? Oh yeah, it's recovering. So that's good. So I've had a couple benzene scares, so much to the point where I've actually had to jumpstart the entire system with regular benzene a couple of times. That was unfortunate. However, we made do. In other news, I got the tungsten B. This thing has been insanely helpful in automating tungsten, as you can probably have guessed. I finally made more crafting CPUs. I have labeled them, this is column A, this is column B, column C, column D, that doesn't exist yet. Column A1, column A2, column A3, so on, column B1, column 2B, column C1, C2, you get it. Anyway, other big changes, what are they? Yes, over here I've got another farm going. This one's farming cotton and peanuts. Figured that was important at this point to get. I ripped out a bunch of this because I have it all being handled by a multi-block electrolyzer, which I probably need a second one because it's getting bottlenecked on not being able to decide which one to process, methane, hydrogen or oxygen. So I'll probably need a second one. I got the algae pond to try and get a passive source of quite a few things, such as ammonia or sulfuric acid, and it's not exactly performing how I imagined it would. I'm going to need several of them to reach the quantities of stuff that I need. However, considering that multi-block requires no maintenance and no power, and it really is as simple as you build it, you turn it on. Also, you can stack them infinitely to build height. They're free, basically. Free passive resource. That means that this one's been running for, it gets 2,000 a day, so this has been running 2 days. 2,000 golden brown, I should say. And each golden brown, you need 10 to make 5 cellulose. And 1 cellulose turns into 10 to 100 ammonia, so you would need 20 of these to make 1,000 ammonia. So it's just not great. It's not sustainable to the point where I need it to be yet. But that's fine because it's a proof of concept and I can always scale it up. I moved to the Atomic Restorer. What else? What else did I do? I haven't changed anything under here. I don't think I've done anything else. Oh, I invited a new member to the server. He's not usually online when I am, but he's a friend that I know from real life, so I trusted him enough to join. So that's fun. I think that's the big things that I did. Yeah, those are the big things. I finished graphene. I got super glue. I got the request level maintainer. And I think it's having problems. Oh, I never said that to output. I'm an absolute genius. Yeah, there it goes. Now it's idling. Yeah, absolute genius right here. Nope, it should not be idling. Why is it idling? Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, to get the level maintainer to work properly, you have to middle click the items in. What is that button called? Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that sort button is, but yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I believe my friend lives over this way. It was over here. He was over here somewhere. Here. I left him some slime saplings, but he's pretty early game. Looks like he found a magnetite vein. That's pretty good. Section on a bad spot to base right next to some aluminum gravel. Some cooked fish. Home sweet old home, with the frame drops have never been lower. Anyway, I feel like honestly the past few days I felt kind of stuck. I'm not really sure what I should be aiming for next. Cause I assume quantum eyes. Oh yeah, that's another thing that happened, I guess. I got some quantum eyes from a loot bag. I got 8 of them, and I turned one of them into this wireless charger right here. So I never have to worry about recharging my boots midstream ever again. So that's wonderful. Anyway, I'm gonna stop saying that, but I think that's the last thing. Yeah, I think it's the last thing. I just have no idea how to get plutonium is the issue, or uranium for that matter. My best guess is that I need the rocket for it, but then again, I need this for the rocket, and so I feel stuck. That's what I feel. So I just feel stuck. Even then, that's a tier 3 ore. There's got to be a different way I'm supposed to obtain that. Yeah, all of these are tier 2 ores. So yeah, I have to go to the moon, not the Mars for that. But I can't make the rocket without field generators, without the circuits, without the circuits, without the circuits, without the circuits, without the assembler, without this, and without this. So honestly, I'm stuck. I have no idea how to do this. Yeah, I'm just stuck. Yeah, I am just stuck. I guess I can prep a bunch of loot bags. We can do a loot bag opening stream. I've been crafting up fortune books. I didn't even need to make that because I can just repair these in the Thaumaker store. Whoops. Oh well. Looks like you can't make the good recipe of books until you got super glue. Which the recipe for is just horrendous. Yeah, I can't wait to get this thing. It'll make so many things much, much easier. What is this, a UV multi-block? A UXV multi-block? UEV multi-block. I was wrong on both fronts. But it needs to be run at UIV. Interesting. What circuit's this? Circuit 0. Yep, so I guess I'll just start crafting away. How much? Oh, yeah, I can break this one. I wonder if there's an automated version of this. I need to make 20 of these. I'm having fun. This is enjoyable. This is great. This game makes me happy. This is fantastic. Dang. Having fun. I'm enjoying this. This is peak gameplay right here. It's 15. I legit need to fill up the rest of the chest. Three more times. I wonder if there's a multi-block that'll do this. Hey, Hilarious, how's your day been? I would like to apologize for the lack of streams recently. I have been plotting and planning a new stream schedule. I have determined that I'm probably going to be streaming on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Maybe Sundays too, if it works out that way. I need 4 more. Merge. I probably should have filled my water up. If I can talk today, goodness gracious. I probably should have filled my water up before the stream. But hindsight is 2020. Working a little too hard during pain, but overall okay. Still working on bees and hating myself for it. All good about the streams. I'll be around when you're here. Sounds good. You know what? The bees, they suck, but they're a necessary evil. As a matter of fact, I've been doing some bee breeding in between streams, and I finally got the tungsten queen. This one sucked. I didn't like this one. What else did I get? I got frugal, which I think I'm just getting this one so I can breed it into, what is it? Oily, yes. Yes, I'm trying to get to the oily princess to get to the refined princess so I can produce petroleum comb, so I can centrifuge that into petroleum, extract that to fuel, and use that in a tier 2 rocket, which I can't craft because I can't get any of the resources for it, which I can only get on Mars, which I can't get to because I can't craft the rocket. And I'm losing my voice, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get the fuel generators required for the rocket if I can't get the circuits, because I can't get radon, because I can't get any of the ores, because the ores are on Mars. I love this game. It's fantastic. Making aluminum beer right now? Heck yeah. I don't think I have that one yet. Heck yeah, though. In between streams, I managed to finish the ore processing. not finished, but closer to finishing. I got a second washer. I still need to craft an electrolyzer for it, but that would make 3 multi-block electrolyzers that I need to craft. I need to make a multi-block one for auto crafting, another multi-block electrolyzer right behind this one for producing oxygen permanently, and then I need another one for ore processing over here. So I need 3 more multi-block electrolyzers. I love this game. The multi-block spam is insane. Only 4 bees before we can do GT progression. I want to make salty bees so I can make HCl. Yeah, no, it is a mess. I tried organizing it at first. It didn't work. I built myself into a corner and I gave myself a 5x5 cube. I needed like an 8x8. So it is a mess, but it's a functional mess, and so I'll take it. If you don't mind taking another detour and crop breeding, you can get salty root, which is a really, really good source of salt. It gives saltpeter, and rock salt all at the same time. So I've got tons of rock salt, and saltpeter, which I produce, which I make into chlorine and hydrochloric acid. It is the backbone of like half my crap. Tried for salt root for hours. Yeah, it really is RNG. If you don't get lucky, you're just kind of screwed. Back when I first started playing, I tried for 2 weeks to get stick reed for infinite rubber, and by the time I finally got it, I didn't need it anymore. Oh, the comb gives all the same things? You know what? I don't see why not then. I just never looked into it because I managed to get salty root early. But I mean, if the bee gives you all the same stuff, might as well. You just have to make sure that you always produce more salt comb than what you ever need at any given point. Because if you ever run out of salt comb, which means you'll run out of salt, it means that you'll run out of hydrochloric acid and therefore no longer can produce any salt. So it can produce yourself into a corner where you're constantly upscaling salt production to consolidate everything else. Rock salt, saltpeter, and beeswax. Yeah, let me look at that. Oh, and it gives lithium? I take it back. This bee is cracked. It gives lithium and borax. I take everything I said back. That bee is cracked. So, yep, I take it all back. The bee is fantastic. Go for the bee. The lithium and borax alone make that bee worth it. In fact, I might actually go for that just for the lithium and for the lithium and the boron, 2 unrenewable resources that I'm struggling with right now. I mean, yeah, I might just go for that, honestly. A bunch of tier stocks with chew and trying crops, why I considered gas tier for saltwater. Honestly, I've seen the gas tier out, and there's quite a few ways of doing it, and it seems pretty solid. I've never tried it myself, though. Turn it, yeah. The thing is, I really need this LUV circuit. to make an industrial greenhouse to completely get rid of all of my crop growing needs because I can replace all of it at once. It'll be fantastic. However, I need LED circuits for that, which I really need, but I can't get any of them because I don't have a radon loop, so I can't get any of this, so I can't get any of this, so I can't do any of this. This game is fantastic. Is there any other ore I can get this from? I don't think so. Because it seems that you want to do this thing, but it spirals into 400 other things. It's that, and as well as it spirals into 400 other things that are dependent on the first thing that you're trying to get in the first place. So it's just a recursing loop that never seems to end. So it's just infuriating. Because I can't get any of these. I can't get any of these ores to start the radon loop. Because I need to get to the moon. I need to get to Mars. But I can't get to Mars until I've made all the circuits. And I can't make the circuits until I've made the assembler. And I can't make the assembler until I've gotten radon, which requires the rocket, which requires the circuits, which requires the assembler, which requires radon, which requires the rocket. And it's this whole recursive loop that's making me pull my hair out. Yeah, so... And then the other way of doing it is plutonium. I have no idea how to get plutonium. I have no idea how I'm going to get it. So honestly, that is just wonderful. You know what? Maybe I should read the quest book, honestly, and it might tell me a thing or two. Let's see. You can get radium-226 from sifting thorium, pitch blende, uraninite, or uranium. It needs 4,500 seconds or 75 minutes to decay. That's awful. And it will debuff you until it decays and leave, unless you have hazmat, which I do. Lead-lined box to let the radium decay there instead. Thorium can be obtained from the nether. Oh, great. It needs to... Great. So, I've been looking at the wrong thing. I need small ores, don't I? Thorium B? That's not a bad idea, actually. Requires block of thorium as a foundation, and I can't get that. It needs thorium to make thorium. I like how you're thinking, but it requires thorium and uranium. Let's see. So apparently I can get, if I look at the small vein, how do I spell thorium? Small thorium ore. Yeah, you know what? You can get thorium ore from the nether beryllium veins. How did I not even see that? That's my ticket to the entire problem. Not crafter. Miners. You have to make a block to make the B? Absolutely. I will obtain 9 ingots exactly, and then I will never go mining for it ever again. 2 more compressed chests. That's almost done. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go and steal some nitrobenzene from literally anywhere. Perfect. Once the chests are done crafting, I'll just go and plant a miner at every single beryllium vein known to existence on this world, and I shall lay waste to all of it. Come on, one more. Any second now. 30 seconds. Perfect. Yep. Time to go obliterate the entirety. Oh, I didn't grab any mining pipe. Which I don't even have that much of, actually. I already have that. I should just be able to make a crap ton of mining pipe now. Yep. Takes 20 seconds per stack. That's not bad. I'll just stick with 3. I should repair my flight flask before I go. Here we are. There's one straight this way. Whoever's idea it was to put soul sand by the end of the roof, I hope they stubbed their toe. There we go. Let's see, where's the around the center of the chunk? Stub their toe on the roof. Yeah, stub the toe on the roof. Indeed. Long backpack, I want that one. Yeah, there's some thorium right there. Perfect, there's the first one. Already getting thorium. And then I'll head to this one. Oh, I should probably chunk claim this. I feel like the flesh roof is arguably worse than the soul sand roof. And then another miner. I'll just throw all that in there. Perfect. And then I'll chunk load this one. Have fun, little miner. I believe in you. Yeah, I can't be bothered. Oh, great. What's turned off now? You. And that's out of nitric acid again, which means that something's gone horribly wrong again. No oxygen. Great. For a while here, this is going to be a carefully balanced situation where I have to constantly babysit that electrolyzer until I can get a second one. What is the minimum amount of casings I can use, honestly? Because I don't have any chrome, so I can't make another one. But can I get away with just like using 9 and filling the rest of the crap with buses and hatches and all manner and all kinds of random crap? I think I probably could. Oh, I used to get chrome. Right now, I'm using what I'm hoping to use is the bottomless supply of redstone I have. I'm going to centrifuge that. Yes, to get ruby. And then I'll electrolyze the ruby to get chrome. It's not very efficient, but it's the most direct route I have right now. My other routes include ore processing, because of course they do. Random electrolyzing. I can get the Dob comb, which is so far off right now. I need the Naquata bead in order to get the Dob comb. Of course, more ore processing, destroying alloys. Yeah, honestly, it's just there's not a whole lot of great ways to get it other than. Is there even a chrome bee? There is a chrome bee. Requires ruby and titanium, which requires redstone and diamond, which requires certus and coal. I'm honestly not far away from that one. I may just bite the bullet and get the chrome drone or the chrome bee, but that's a future me problem. Yeah, that's a future me problem right there. All right, let's see if I can get away with this. I'm already off to a bad start. I need more gas turbines. I'll just craft a couple of them. Got a match set of 4 aluminum bee. Heck yeah. That's pretty good right there. Aluminum B can make salt B. Heck yeah, that's great. Moving up, that's for sure. Remember, I'm running out of all kinds of buses. Honestly, I think I can pull this off with just 5 casings left if I play my cards smart. That means needing another output hatch, an input hatch, 2 input hatches, input bus, sorry, 2 quad input hatches. That'll take care of here, so that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll need to figure out a way to fill up the top slot, but honestly, I think I can do this. Oh, there's an output bus. Two of those. Another one of those. I think I can do this. You got this. Thank you very much. What's nitrobenzene looking at? 1.76. That's not fantastic. Yeah, this is all waiting on molten glass, I believe, which is by far the slowest thing in the process. It takes 1 sand and 5 seconds to get how much? 144. It's really not great. I need to figure out a better solution for molten glass because I can't, contrary to popular thought, you can't just make it out of glass. I mean, it would save so much time if you could, but you can't, and it's so annoying. I can make it out of quartzite, or I can make it out of glass dust. Glass dust probably would have been a better recipe if I'm being honest. Wait, why didn't I use glass dust? Don't I make that passively? Yes, I do. Why didn't I? That makes no sense why I didn't do that. Why didn't I do that? Be gone, sand pattern. SP farm can make glass dust. Yeah, that's how I'm doing it back in the overworld. So I've got a massive mob farm, and all of the XP goes and passively crafts a whole bunch of stuff, and that's how I passively produce things like glass, copper, tin. I'm producing redstone that way, I believe. It's like the backbone of my entire base. You need to make a mob farm. Never done it in GTNH, which was weird because any of the pack is the first thing. Yeah, you know, in GTNH, it always feels like such a side project that you're not going to use that much, and then it ends up being the backbone of everything, which I find hilarious. That's almost done. Any second now. There it is. You know what's funny? This thing with the amount of buses and hatches it has, I think is more whole than sealed machine. If that makes any sense. I've got to fair, and if I gotta stretch 2 more blocks. Extra blocks for the sake of making it square? Yeah. Pretty much. What can I just throw on there? 2 LV output hatches. Watch this just not form because it's got too many. Oh my word, it formed. It formed. That's crazy. What's the minimum amount of casings? There's only 9 actual casings in here. Everything else is just a hatch or a bus of some kind. That's fantastic. Oh my word, that's great. Watch the minimum be like 8 or something, and I just barely squeaked through. Oh my word, that's fantastic. There we go. Yep, that's another electrolyzer right there. Unfortunately, I can't power it yet. Yeah, I did not expect that to work at all. Now I just need the gas turbines. 'Cause, 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 ' How close are they? Oh, you know what? They can't process because of the tungsten steel being processed. Luckily, there's just one left. So just another 2 minutes for that. In the meantime, I guess I can route. Um, I'm thinking I'll make that one the dedicated oxygen one. I don't have any conduit. I did just void 4 stacks of sugar because the machine shut down. Oh, wait, no, it processed. Oh, dang. All right, then. I'll just take half of those. Oh, yeah, I forgot that's attached to a different line. I'll send all of the water directly here. Perfect. All right. Now I just need um, the power, which can now finally craft, I believe, because the tungsten steel is just about finished at this point. Yep. 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds left. Perfect. Don't need any of this in my inventory. I get the feeling something went wrong here. Oh. That's what went wrong. As long as I didn't lose any tungsten still, we're chill. I'll let that process first. Any second now. There we go. I'll let it process all of that, and then it will move on to the thing I need. For the sake of making, yeah. Take out all foreign ingots that I don't want smelted right now. Eraser's paper to make titanium breeding more successful. Heck yeah. That's huge, actually. It took so long to get the titanium bee to breed. What is it? What percent chance is it? 5% chance. So honestly, that's huge. I think that bumps it up to a 7% chance, which doesn't sound like a lot, but really helps. So that's big, man. Good job. Doing escrotire with aluminum bee is bonkers. Honestly, I did escrotire for a while, but for me it was just so mind numbing. I yeah, I didn't do it I didn't do it for very long. I need to upgrade the vacuum freezer. Oh, I didn't even mention that I upgraded my bee processing area. I took out all of the single block machines and replaced them all for multis because it was all getting backed up. Yeah, I think at one point I had two dark steel chests that completely filled up with dust and purified comb because I wasn't processing it fast enough. So at that point, I'm like, nope, I gotta do something about this. Whoops. Any minute now. Can't wait for pulsating iron bee. Hate making that stuff. Honestly, I didn't see the point in some. I don't see the point in a lot of the bees in the pack because they're things that you can easily automate. That being said, the idea of not having to wait on them for auto crafting tasks is nice. And in the end, I'll probably make it a goal anyway to just get every bee in the game, just to produce absolutely every single thing bees can. I feel like that's a pretty good goal. Yeah, and then Tantalum should go quick. Hey, there's the motors finished. 24 loot bags, 24 motors. $24 IV loot bags with Fortune 3. I'm smelling money with this one. We'll open them as soon as we're done watching Tantalum smelt. Or cool, I guess. The hard part's processing the combs. Yeah. You'll definitely need quite a lot of infrastructure with processing all of those combs. Definitely quite the investment required to get started. And then that'll craft circuits. All the HCl and hydrofluoric acid. Don't forget about phenolic acid and sulfuric acid, I think is required for some. Let's see. Yeah, so phenolic acid, pain in the acid, that's great. I don't think you'll ever need nitric acid, but maybe. No, none of them require nitric acid. Definitely hydrochloric. Maybe sulfuric. I don't think you need sulfuric for any combs. Nope, you don't need any sulfuric acid. Naphthenic? No. Honestly, I think all the combs in the game can be processed with phenolic, hydrochloric, and hydrofluoric. I think those are the main ones that you need. Oh well, I'm getting impatient waiting for the gas turbines. I'm just gonna open the loot bags. Time for profit. All right, let's see the spoils. I'm gonna grab a chest to organize this. Ooh, some energy hatches. Indeed, gamble time. All right, first we got some hatches, some dynamo hatches, which are really nice. I can use those in power generation. 2-dimensional transceivers, which are transporting items, fluid, and power wirelessly across any distance and dimensions. All those fortune books came from this printing press over here, this typesetting table and printing press. You start with one fortune book. You make a plate of it, and then using the plate, squid ink, and then a book, you can copy enchanted books. 12 data sticks, 4 IV pistons, 4 conveyor modules, 2 robot arms, 8 PICs, some Naquata ore, 4 LUV tier circuits. That's honestly huge. I think that's the amount that I need to make the greenhouse. I can make 2 with that. Wait, I can do that right now. And I can just make 2 of them. And it'll be that, yeah, everything else in it is free. I can make 2 industrial greenhouses now. That's huge, honestly. Sonarium batteries. That's huge. 4 sonarium batteries holding 25 million EU each. That's massive. 2 more ender pouches. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. Large tungsten steel fluid cells, platinum wire, fluid pipe, tons of epoxy circuit boards and advanced circuits. That's really nice. Some borosilicate glass, a data orb, tungsten cable, 4 ender tanks, thorium yttrium glass, heavy duty alloy, engraved chips, and 32 HV circuits. Honestly, that's pretty freaking cracked. That was pretty good. I'm a little sad that I didn't get any ender chests, but I guess these work as ender chests. So honestly, that's really nice. So how do these... So they got a filter, whatever that is. Oh, there's like various filters and such. So how do these... I have no idea how these things work. Either way, nice to get. Honestly, that's a pretty good loot bag session. Yeah, honestly, that was worth it just for the 2 industrial greenhouses and the dynamo hatches and the Naquata ore and the dimensional transceivers, which are configured now apparently. I don't know how that works. And the batteries and really everything, and that was just good. And then the Naquata ore is immediately going to get sucked over here. I think. I hope. It didn't go anywhere. Did I include ore wildcard here, or did I forget that? There's raw ore. Yeah, there is ore. Why is that? Why is that doing not what I want it to? I was hoping to show off ore processing, but I guess it's just not. It just doesn't want to work. That's fine, I guess. Wait, where did that even get sent? Stage fright? I guess so. Wait, where did that even go? What the crap? Oh, I guess it got processed somehow, somewhere. Okay, I just don't know why it didn't get sent here automatically. Because, I mean, like, it's got ore wild card, so... Interesting. Yeah, I have no idea why that didn't work. Okay. I'll look into that, I guess. What else can I do with this stuff? I can make 4,096 ME storage parts. So that's cool, I guess. Well, no, I can't. I don't have either of these. Or that. Anyway, greenhouse time, I guess. Heck yeah. Nope. Oh my word, I'm a fool. It requires ZPM circuits, not LUV, so I still can't craft them. Fantastic. Yep, there goes that idea. Rip. How's the beryllium mining going? Jeez. Wait, where'd the torches come from? What? Jeez, that is a lot of random ores. I'm actually surprised how much that's gotten already. Oh, you know what? This was the shaft I originally drilled for this mine. Yeah, it's going right down the original shaft. That's kind of funny actually. So I'm gonna take all the thorium out, which isn't a lot, but oh well. Seems to be all the thorium here. Now, if I throw this in, does it get taken somewhere? No, it doesn't. Good. This I want to send to get. I won't worry about that for right now. Well, should I go for the better rate of uranium? I feel like it'll come in handy. I don't have a way of automating sodium persulfate right now, so I don't think I'll worry about it. So send it to get washed and then send it to get sifted. Gotcha. And then that'll get radium. Not a whole lot of radium, actually, a very little amount of uranium. A really little amount. Oh, and this multi-block sifter is really slow. It processes 3 at a time. Oh, hey, there's some radium. Anyway, it processes like 6 at a time. No, 3 at a time, sorry. And it's just really bad. But it's better than the single block, so I'll take it, I guess. Radium. Oh, I've already gotten 4. Oh, my word, they don't stack. Oh my word, they all have different times on them. That's awful. I'm gonna grab a lead lined box like the quest book recommended I do. I just realized the quest book wants me to hold 2 stacks of this, so I can't process it all right now. And then molten lead. That should go pretty quick. Oh, you know, those gas turbines finished. Perfect. Oxygen production is satisfied. Hydrogen production is not. Dang. Wait, why isn't it? There we go. I don't know why I turned that off. Match pair 4-4 salt bees. Heck yeah. That's huge. Good stuff, man. All right, oxygen and hydrogen are both satisfied. Lead lined box. So is this just, oh yeah, it really is just a lead lined chest. I guess I'll put you next to my GTNH seal. Why does my game lag so much when I open this chest? And why does it only face one direction? Oh well. I have a lead-lined box and it's decaying radium. And electrolyze that for radon. Very nice. Well, now that that's set up, it's getting kind of late, so I think I'll call it a night there. What happens when it decays? I hope it just turns into another item. The quest book didn't mention anything about an explosion, so I don't think anything bad happens. But I think it just turns into another item. I hope it does at least. Anyway, I'm probably gonna call it there for the night. Thanks for tuning in. It means a lot to me that you keep coming back. With that, next stream is either going to be Tuesday or Thursday, probably Thursday. And then after that, probably Saturday and probably Sunday. In that case, have a good night, and I will see you in the next one. See ya, man.